Hello, New Hanover UMC, family and friends. Pastor Ricky here. Yesterday, on Friday, May 29th, Governor Wolf indicated several counties, including Montgomery County, will move to the yellow phase starting on June 5th. Now, this is certainly great news as it looks like we are moving in the right direction. But what does that look like for New Hanover United Methodist Church? Now, after reviewing the yellow phase of the CDC guidelines for faith-based organizations, here's what we're going to do. We're going to reopen the Creative Moments preschool on Monday, June 15th. Now, as for worship services, we will not be meeting in person during this phase. But just know that we are discussing options for what it looks like when we get to the green phase. Now, we will continue to provide online worship services, the service at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings through our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and our website. But we will not be holding organized activities in our facilities just yet. Now, here are a few reasons. We're dealing with the 25-person limit. We got to keep in mind the health and safety of our staff, our volunteers, and our guests. We are finding new solutions to keep the facilities cleaned, disinfected, and sanitized as deemed necessary by the CDC guidelines. Some life groups will continue meeting virtually. But if your life group decides to meet in person, we encourage you to gather to watch our online worship service. We ask that you keep with social distancing and policies set by the CDC guidelines. Now, we're not your typical church. According to an article written in Christianity Today, most Protestant churches in America have fewer than 100 people attending services each Sunday. Now, keep in mind that was prior to this quarantine, but that represented 57%. 11% of them average 250 or more for their worship services. Our church falls into a smaller percentage based on our size, which averaged 800 worshipers each weekend prior to this quarantine. So when and how we will reopen will be different than the 57% of churches I just mentioned. Some churches don't even have a social media presence, but we are so glad that we have the means and the teams to bring you an online worship experience and provide you with various social media connections. Now, I know we long to meet together again to strengthen our relationships, right? But we may be limited on building those relationships if we can't experience physical touch like shaking of hands or hugging to show our welcoming environment. We wouldn't be able to congregate in the lobby areas like we normally did before and after each service. And you would have to wear masks, and we wouldn't be able to see your beautiful smiles. But just know that our awesome staff and leadership council continue to meet to discuss ways and how we can open safely our North Campus and church building. I will provide you with more updates as they become available. But in the meantime, I look forward to worshiping with you tomorrow, Sunday, May 31st, as we remember and celebrate Pentecost. I hope to see you at 9 a.m. God bless.